Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Deb Gillard, your host. Thanks so much for joining us on this Friday, September 19th. We've got a great show coming up for you today, brought to you, of course, by all of our wonderful supporters, and I'll be going through a list of those that we want to credit each and every week. Of course, you find us on Charter Channel 8 6 days a week. Of course, you can find us out on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, Owatonna Today Show, and you'll find the uploaded programs there. We have Facebook. You can also find us through Leanne's business, The Third Hand Video. And so all of those ways to find us out on the internet if you're not within the cable viewing area or have missed a program or definitely want to send somebody to watch a program that you are interested in having them watch and they don't live right here. We, of course, as I mentioned, would not be bringing you this program and all this great information if it were not for our Owatonna Today Show supporters. They include our premier supporters, the City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, Owatonna Public Utilities, Safe and Drug-Free Coalition of Steele County, and United Way of Steele County. Our primary supporters are Little Theater of Owatonna and Amy Swain Hearing Centers. And our interlude supporters include TPS Insurance, the Third Hand Incorporated Video Productions, Steele County Transitional Housing, Steele County Historical Society, Snap Fitness, R&K Electric, Profinium Financial, Owatonna Foundation, the Owatonna Business Incubator, Napa Auto Service, also Clancher and Son Landscaping and Concrete, Horizon Eye Care Professionals, Fairview Animal Medical Center, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Carlson Brandstead and Company CPAs, Brookdale Senior Living, Clarebridge and Sterling House, Glenn Mager and Tim Thomas of the Brick Mager Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, Bremer Bank, Brenda Bednar Mortgage Office, and Abraham Consulting Technologies. And if you have interest in becoming a show supporter or know of someone who might, please get a hold of Leanne at owatonnatodayshow@charter.net or else give her a call, 390-5751. She'll be happy to get you the information. And thank these business people when you see them for being a part of the show and the organizations, and patronize them whenever possible. And we thank you for doing that. Great show coming up today. When we come back from our first break, we will be with Colin Wittmer, our Steele County Recycling Coordinator, talking about all things recycling, I think. And then a little bit later on in the program, we will be talking about CulturFest with Mike and Sue. So let's take this first break, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet.
And I'm Dr. Nick Vincelli of Horizon Eye Care.
We want you to see what you love and love how you see. We're proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now, I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Hi, I'm Pete Connor. I'm here to say some things about an upcoming bicycle safety course that's going to be held here in Owatonna. It's called TS 101. It'll be held on the 26th and 27th of September. It's for people who are riders or drivers of bicycles that want to learn more about bike safety, about bike rules, and about bike handling technique. If you have any interest, give me a call. I'm at 456-1099.
Welcome back on this Friday, September 19th to the Owatonna Today Show. Colin Wittmer joins us. Colin is our Steele County Recycling Coordinator. How are you, sir?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good, thank you. And you, of course, I think maybe our viewers already know, but you actually spend some of your time here and then share your time with another county, correct?
Yes, I was a Freeborn County employee for 8 years. I worked in the feedlot program and the household hazardous waste program. Okay. Kind of expanded into the solid waste here. This past April, and with an agreement between Freeborn and Steele County contracts for half of my time. Okay. And yeah,
we're lucky enough to have you.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's good to be here.
It works out well for you. Good,
yes,
good.
Yes.
Glad to hear it. Well, we do want to talk about some things, and one that's pretty timely, actually, the household hazardous waste. We've got a couple more dates for that to be open, correct?
Yes, we're coming up on the end of the collection year.
Okay.
September is traditionally when we do end here in Steele County. We've got be Saturday the 20th.
So tomorrow,
And,
yep.
and tomorrow would be the last Saturday collection here in Steele County, or that's at the landfill
Okay.
down by Bixby. It's on 218 between Owatonna and Blooming Prairie. That's a 9 till noon collection, and that's where you can get rid of all your paints, your pesticides, all the chemicals you shouldn't be throwing away in the garbage.
Okay, that you may have been
Yep.
utilizing over the summer. We don't want those to go in the garbage
Right.
because they are hazardous.
That's correct.
We want
That's
them
correct.
disposed of properly.
Yeah, that's a separate waste stream, and we want to keep them out of our landfill.
Okay.
So, and then again, if you missed the Saturday one, there's the last one is going to be the 25th. That's the following Thursday, and that will be the last collection of the year.
Okay,
or
and
of
what
the
time is that
season.
one then?
That is a
On a
noon
Thursday?
to 3 collection.
Noon to 3 on that day, okay.
I'm sorry, 9 till noon.
9 till noon,
Yep.
okay. So it was noon to 3 on Saturday, 9 to noon. I'm messing
I
y'all
want to
up
make
now.
sure
See,
I tell
now
you
that-
right. Thursday is 9 till 3,
Okay.
and Saturdays are 9 till noon.
9 till noon tomorrow, 9 to 3 next Thursday. I'm just saying that because if people are sitting there and these are one of the last 2 collections.
Yes.
Say they miss those though. Do you just encourage people just hang on to their stuff then until they open again in the spring?
We do have an agreement with Rice County where people can still haul things up there,
Okay.
but that would require a little more driving
Right.
and a little more coordination. And it's best just to take care of it now rather than trying to worry about it. You know, in the wintertime, if it's frozen in the garage, it's harder to handle,
Yeah.
and it's just best to get it out before
Okay.
things freeze and containers break.
Okay, so use our
So-
household hazardous waste site. And again, that is between, you said it's in the Bixby area, right? Between here and, between Owatonna and Blooming Prairie. And I know a lot of our viewers know exactly where that is and
Yeah.
have brought things many a time. But again, we want to acknowledge the fact that it is the end of the season.
Yes.
So do take advantage of that. Let's talk a little bit about curbside recycling. We went to the big bins
Yep.
some time ago after the little, carry-out bins. And how has that been working?
It's been going well. We're getting close to 2 years on the blue bins, and tonnages and of recycling received is still up between that 44 and 50% over we were over that 2-sort system.
Okay. So people just find it more convenient? It's
Yeah.
just easier with the whole big recycling
Yep,
bin?
there's less of a process to recycle. It's
Okay.
just put it all in there, put it in there loose. We want to remind people, no plastic bags. That's one thing that really does cause a lot of trouble for the recycling center because it's
Okay.
an automated system.
Okay.
And it gets caught in the equipment, and it gets caught in bearings, and
Okay.
we kind of want to keep those things out because if it breaks things,
Yeah.
it
Well, it adds extra cost.
adds extra costs, and those are always passed down through contracts. So.
Okay, now that's very interesting. So initially when you said plastic bags, I'm thinking of, like grocery bags and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, well, we can recycle those at the grocery store.
Correct.
But I'm also thinking of my own recycling. And I pull out a drawer and I have garbage and I have recycling. It's in a bag. You don't want it in the bag.
No.
You want us to dump it out of that bag and take care of
Yep.
getting rid of the bags ourselves.
Yes.
Okay.
If
Okay, guilty.
Yep. Just
See what I learn on the Owatonna Today Show?
Well, it's good.
I
good.
know.
Yeah, just put it in your bin loose.
Okay.
If it's a garbage bag, I personally, what I do, I live in the country, so I haul mine into the rural locations.
Okay.
But I just dump mine in the container, and I bring it home and I put it back in the garage.
Okay.
I mean, I try to keep my recycling fairly clean, so it's you can use it again without it being too sticky.
Yep.
So use it a few times, and then eventually it. You will have to discard the bag.
Okay.
So-
And good point. And I know, does it matter if people, like now for my own personal reusing the bag, I'm going to maybe want to rinse things a little bit better and not have all that stuff in it. Does it matter from a recycling standpoint?
Not. It doesn't make a big
Not
difference.
really?
No,
Okay.
it's nice to keep it fairly clean, mainly for the reasons of it keeps rodents out of it.
Sure.
It keeps the smell down in the summertime.
Sure.
But you still,
Important.
they melt down the plastic, they melt the steel down. The paper and cardboard, you're going to want to try and keep that a little cleaner.
Okay.
But through
Generally speaking, those aren't terrible anyway.
Right,
Okay.
right.
All right.
But if it all goes into one and you got a big tomato sauce glass jar and it dumps all over everything. That's not overly pleasant for anybody.
Not really, does it? No. So we want to, what are some other shoulds and shouldn'ts? So when we're using these bins, and again, here, I just found out that's something I'm guilty of, so I'm going to change that today. But what are some other shoulds and shouldn'ts?
No styrofoam. Sometimes people see the number 6 in the triangles around the styrofoam cup. It's just designating that it is polystyrene is a number 6. That's what that number designates. We do take number 6s if there are clear clamshell type things.
Okay.
But if it is that polystyrene, styrofoam we're familiar with, that's not a recyclable product.
So that's
those,
still a trash. We have to put that in the trash. We've got packing materials that come in their styrofoam. None of that should go. Okay.
Correct. That's all a garbage item. And for coffee and things that people traditionally use styrofoam for, consider using just ceramic or reusable cups.
Yeah, maybe some of the paper cups instead of the styrofoam.
Yep.
And I think people are working their way a little bit more towards that and away from the styrofoams too.
Yep.
And finding that to be just fine. Pizza boxes?
Pizza boxes are...
That's a big question of mine. I get asked that by children.
If they're really greasy, I would throw the pizza boxes away.
Okay.
That's... When it gets really dirty like that, it's a product that's not overly reusable, and we have to remember that we want to create another product out of what we're putting in the recycling. So if it's really dirty, we don't really want it in there.
Okay.
But if it's pretty clean, I would say go ahead and put it in there. But if it's a massive grease stain on there, go ahead and discard that in the garbage.
All right. Anything else that you can think of that we should be aware of not to put in, or things that you encourage people to that we might not think of?
Just general garbage. Just
don't put your garbage.
Don't put your garbage in the recycling can. Some people think single sort is one sort of waste. It's not. There's still garbage.
Okay.
Throw your garbage in your regular garbage can, and
and keep that separate.
Yep.
But it certainly does cut down on garbage. If people have not been recycling and they all of a sudden start to recycle, it's amazing how much less garbage you have when you're recycling the appropriate thing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And that speaks to the tonnages and the things that you're seeing increase, and how to do that. What if somebody needs more than one container or has extra recycling?
If you have more than a one-time large amount of recycling, take it to the recycling facility.
Okay.
It's a waste management operates that.
Okay.
That's located at...
I know where it is. It's back behind. I think we know where it is, or they can always call and find out.
Yeah, it's just north of the Steele County Administration Building, a couple blocks, and that's their spot for a large amount of recycling.
Of course, because Colin just got married, and so he had all the wedding. By the way, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
That in there. So he said he had the extra trash, the extra recycling from papers and gift packaging and all that kind of stuff. So that went to there because it was going to be more than what you could put.
Absolutely in my bin.
Good example, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you for all the good hints and tips. Keep in mind that household hazardous waste. Any questions? Call the Steele County Recycling Hotline 451-5443. And Colin, I know your number's up on there too as a great resource if you have any questions about what we've talked about or things to do in the future. So thank you very much for joining us today and giving us some great information, Colin.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you again next time. We'll take a break for our supporters and we will be back to talk about CulturFest.
Hi, I'm Rick Smith, Golf Course Superintendent of the Brooktree Golf Course. Brooktree is an 18-hole championship golf course featuring well-manicured greens, tees, and fairways. We are open to the public. I challenge you to find a better maintained golf course for the money we charge here at Brooktree. Come on out and play Brooktree, a great golf course.
Everyone deserves opportunities to have a good life, a quality education that leads to a stable job, enough income to support a family through retirement, and good health. But the reality is, many children fall behind, many families are struggling, and many others are in poor health. United Way's goal is to find long-term solutions. Thanks to a grant from the Otto Bremer Foundation, we're hosting community conversations this year to address these issues. If you'd like to join us, please call our office.
Hi, this is Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better. At Amy Swain Hearing Centers, we offer many different brands of hearing instruments because everyone has a different lifestyle. Let me, Dr. Amy Swain, help you find the best hearing device for your hearing needs at Amy Swain Hearing Centers of Owatonna, Austin, and Waseca. Call 1-800-804-3361 for an appointment today, or visit my website.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, I'm Sean McNulty.
And I'm Deb Gillard with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House, and Clarebridge of Owatonna.
And we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Ron Clancher with Clancher & Son Landscaping and Concrete. We support the Owatonna Today Show, and so should you.
Welcome back. Thanks again for joining us on this Friday, September 19th, and we are here with Sue Schroeder. Hi, Sue.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Good. We're excited to talk CulturFest again. And Mike Jensen, how are you, Mike?
I'm doing great. Very excited.
Pleasure to have both of you
a week away.
here. I know it. And just because we have them all here, let's all just do it. Let's all hold up the posters that we have. These are the. I just looked before we started and I said, gosh, do we have enough posters here for CulturFest? But of course, these are the posters that you've been seeing all around advertising CulturFest, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So there we go. Poster coordination, choreography done for the day. Yes, we're done with the CulturFest. Yes. But of course, it is right around the corner, September 27th. So we are a week from this Saturday, a week from tomorrow.
A week from tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Everything's coming up so fast this year.
Where's the fall going?
We can't say that. That's really hard. But of course, this is what year for CulturFest?
16.
Okay, see, there was hesitation.
It's at the top of the poster we just held up.
I was like, please don't make me ask a question that I just stumped them on, but Mike knew that. 16th annual multicultural experience, and we're very excited to have it. We've been blessed with good weather. We've been not blessed with a flood one year, but we've been through it all, right? And CulturFest just continues to be a very, very successful event. So again, in its inception, it's designed to what, Mike? Or Sue?
Let's go with Sue on that, because Sue was part of the original group that started it.
The originals. Okay, go ahead.
It's a day of fun, a day for families to come out, parents with their children to learn about lands all around the world, experience activities, hear music, watch dance, eat food, a day of fun. And we've really committed that this is an event that's free to the public here in Owatonna, so that cost is not a factor as far as coming out and enjoying the day with your family.
Yes, and it is very fun. It is held at
Wilson Elementary School. It's held at Wilson, rain or shine. Last year, unfortunately, we had the rain version of CulturFest, but we are hoping a week from tomorrow it's going to be a beautiful sunny day, and we'll be back outside.
Yep, and of course, anything we plan in the outdoor weather in Minnesota, who knows, it's up for grabs, but September is traditionally very nice, so we're going to hope for a very good day for you again.
Right.
Starts and ends when?
The parade starts at 10:30. Parade leaves the theater and processes over to Wilson School grounds, and then we have an opening ceremony that's followed by a series of different entertainers on the main stage through the day.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about that, and then I'll defer to Mike to talk about a few other things. So we've got main stage performers, then who do they include?
The group that we are so very fortunate to have this year are the Okie Dokie Brothers.
The Okie Dokie Brothers!
Yes, they are a duo from Minnesota.
All right.
Who have been Grammy Award winners now for the Best Children's Album. In 2013, they were given that award. They do a variety of musical songs that they've written connecting kids and outdoors.
Okay.
So one of their songs is involves riding in a canoe and a lot of things. So they've done school residencies and bring that acoustic music. One plays banjo, the other plays guitar. So they'll do a nice set for us.
Okay. And then the entertainment, I mean, it continues through the whole day, correct?
We have a circus, a family circus act that will be coming. They have their ancestral ties are in Mongolia, and the proceeds from the circus benefit a domestic abuse project back home. But they do a series of different kind of acrobatic and circus acts. Husband, wife, and son, and another relative are a part of that circus act, and they're called Circus Mandui.
Okay.
We'll have them on our stage. We have a group called Dance Revels Moving History that will do a couple of things for us. They're going to do some French-Canadian dance of the voyageur period that Minnesota was certainly impacted by. And then there'll also be demonstrators during the day. So they'll have a teepee set up with all kinds of artifacts from that era to teach people about what life was like during the fur trading time in Minnesota. We have a Korean dance group joining us again. They have been with us in the past. Jangmi is the name of their dance troupe. They will come with a group of young women to do beautiful Korean dance. And then on the main stage, we'll also have the National Eagle Center out of Wabasha with us.
Very nice.
And they will bring an eagle that they have rehabilitated and had at their site. If you've never been to the National Eagle Center, it's a really wonderful experience. So how fun to have them come to Owatonna and be on our stage with us. So they'll do a presentation and then a meet greet, so people will have a chance to learn about our national bird.
Oh, very nice. Well, that is all going on, and everything else that surrounds it, because it fills up the whole grounds, doesn't it, Mike?
It does. One of the new things that we have going on this year, and I think there might be a spot or two still open, is the Amazing Culture Race. You know, in the past we've hosted Margie and Luke from The Amazing Race, the CBS hit television show. We decided we wanted to develop our own Amazing Race. And so Sue, along with a number of folks in the community, have pulled together this race that will start on festival grounds at 7:30 in the morning. And they will go through a series of, they'll need to be on bicycles, and they'll work their way through the trail system, doing the roadblocks and speed bumps and things like that along the way, and ending back at festival grounds to finish or complete the event.
Fun.
We're very excited about it. There's at this point, there's no entry fee to participate. It's a free entry, but there's prize money involved. So the first place winner will receive $250. They get to keep half of that, and we ask that they give half of it to a donation or a charity of their choice. We want to give back to the community. Then there's $150 for second. Once again, you split it, 75-75. And then $100 for third. So it's a great chance to earn some money for your favorite nonprofit. We're working on pulling together 10 teams of 2. So we'll have 20 participants in the race, and very excited. It'll be a lot of fun, definitely something new this year. So anybody that is interested in participating, be sure to go visit our website, CulturFest.org. You can visit that site, and all of the details and information and registration are there. The first 10 teams that sign up will be it. So once we reach that point.
Okay. Well, what an exciting addition too, and very, very, very much fun. Can't wait to see who wins and who the charities are that benefit too.
Well, and we're trying to be as creative and involve as many people with as many different interests as we can. As you know, CulturFest brings together not only the main stage, we have a variety of demonstrators, we have a variety of sports, everything from rugby to cricket, a whole host of different activities happening, a variety of different food items for folks to experience, various cultures, as well as we have artisans that will be there. 10,000 Villages will be back again this year. We're very excited about that there's really something for everyone and something for everyone of all ages.
There is.
We have the Passport program where all of the students in Steele County will receive a physical passport that they can then bring to festival grounds. If you've lost it or forgot it, we've got more, so don't panic.
You can still do
your
it.
child will be okay. I know they'll have crocodile tears. I don't have my... Well, we can get one at festival grounds. You'll be fine. But there's something for everyone, as well as the older folks in the community too. Some of these demonstrators, some of the main stage performers, the food.
Very enjoyable.
Absolutely.
For everyone. It's always hard with a free event, but do you have any idea as to how many people on a good day, good weather day, how many people you usually have come on the grounds?
We have a similar formula to the Steele County Free Fair.
No beer glasses in the beer garden, however.
No, we would guess somewhere around 2,500 people will show up the day of, between the entire day and all of the activities and the people involved. And we're so fortunate and blessed in this community to have so many people step up and volunteer and help. especially as we look at like our passport stations. A number of the nonprofits within the community step up and run these all day long.
Okay.
You know, we give them a little stipend, but really just to, you know, share people.
They're basically volunteering and
Exactly.
giving up their time and energy and talents. And it's a wonderful day. If people have not been there, I highly encourage it, because I've had plenty of fun days myself at CulturFest, and even been caught out dancing to some German song one day. Yeah, well, my sister-in-law had a foreign exchange student from Germany, and she hauled me out there. Yeah, much to my dismay. But but it is fun, and we had all ages there in my family, and I know everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves. So. We want to encourage people to get out. You're going to learn a lot about other cultures, other countries, and maybe learn a little bit about your own background that you didn't know. You know, something about your, maybe Norwegian heritage that you didn't already know. So we're going to cross our fingers for the non-rain rain date, and invite everybody out. Quick details again of when it starts and when it ends and the date.
The 27th of September,
Saturday,
10:30 in the morning, Wilson Elementary School, right here in Owatonna, 325 Meadow Lane, and then the festival concludes at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Okay, and all those other great components, the entertainment and the amazing race. I know Leanne's got culturefest.org up there, so go ahead and head to the website and find out more information if you need it.
Watch the video. There's a little preview video that'll be fun for people to see.
Very nice. Good reason to head to the website. We hope for a very successful event for you, as
Thank
always.
you.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Sue.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll take a break for our supporters, and we'll be back to wrap up.
Hello, I'm Tom Sager, the Director of Finance and Operations at the Owatonna Public Schools. Your gifts to the United Way are working hard to help people become self-sufficient. For example, our Boots to Work program, which was a partnership with the Salvation Army, Owatonna Shoe, and local staffing agencies, put over 100 unemployed people to work this year by providing them with new quality steel-toe boots they couldn't afford. Help us create a community built on opportunity by giving generously to this year's United Way campaign. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jake with Napa Auto Parts.
Napa has the know-how for all your automotive needs.
Napa is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Wrapping it up, the 6th annual Watershed-wide cleanup is going on tomorrow, Saturday, September 20th from 9 a.m. to noon. They could use your help. It's going out and cleaning out our Straight River, Canyon River, and lakes across the watershed. Please go to crwp.net/events to find out more about it and to still sign up, or call Alana at 786-3913 for more information. Tomorrow, Saturday, September 20th at 7 p.m., it is the 2nd annual Lighting the Path fundraiser for the Children Remembered Orphanage Legacy Trust. That will be held on the State School Orphanage grounds at 540 West Hill Circle. If you have questions, please call the Orphanage Museum number to find out more about that Lighting the Path. And don't forget, Habitat for Humanity Steele-Waseca area is looking for volunteers to assist with construction in this area. You can call 446-0112. Coming up next week, we will have City of Owatonna update, Alzheimer's Walk, Fire Department, United Way Express personnel, and all sorts of other things going on for the Owatonna Today show. We hope you have a great weekend. There's a lot going on. Enjoy it all, and we'll see you next week.